Hello guys, today I'm gonna review the Autobella Stambecco, one of the new cars in the recent 0.27 update for beamng Drive, and I'll tell you why I think this is the best vehicle in beamng Drive. Okay guys, so we are here at I guess you could say the dam of West Coast USA. Now, next to me is the Hydra, the so-called only amphibious vehicle in beamng Drive. That's not a mod. Well, oh, what the? Okay, something's wrong with this. Anyways, so if I go into water with this vehicle, the Stambecco, as you can see up here, it just fills up with water. Gone. Now, if you go into vehicles, get the Stambecco again, and I think you can choose any config, but I've done it with this config. And then you go to vehicle config, and you set up diesel. You change it to diesel fuel tank and a diesel engine. Sorry about my voice. I'll get a drink of water or something. But yeah, change it all to diesel. Now, when you go into the water, we have the second so-called amphibious vehicle. As you can see, we're not getting any notifications that the engine is locking up or anything. Now you might be thinking, why don't I just use the Hydra? Because obviously it's meant for being amphibious. Well, here's the thing. I'm in the Hydra, and so I'm not gonna say it's faster or anything. Like obviously the Hydra is faster, but as you can see, the Stambecco is much more flexible because the Hydra gets stuck on the roof. And if you're thinking, oh yeah, just get the one with the smaller roof, those ones are really hard to drive because of their tiny wheels. So the thing's really cool. And I don't know, I'm pretty sure this is a mistake. Hopefully this can go viral and they'll fix it or something. But I found this so cool because you could just drive underwater, but you're only going like 3 miles per hour. But you won't get overheating because you're underwater. And everything works. You can open the doors, you can open the rear door as well. There we go. Yeah, so I don't know if that was intentional. I don't think it is because any diesel or petrol engine would go underwater and not make it. But yeah, that's one thing. Okay, so point number two is that this thing is so good off-road. Like if you lock everything, just hit it off-road, it goes and it doesn't stop. And this is the same config. It's just the one that I put in the water. It's just the one with the diesel engine. This is nothing. It's not even the rally version. But yeah, this thing is crazy. Like you don't get any like you get the somewhat like sometimes crash, but this thing's so sturdy. Like the damage on this thing, it's like it can take anything. Like I don't know if you watched like Komodo Gaming or something. He did a video about the fire truck variant of it, and it was like indestructible. Like just look at that. That's still drivable. One time I was driving with a trailer with the thingy down like this. I don't know why. I think I used the trailer for something else, and then I just wanted to test the off-road capability of it. I was doing like slow-mos like this. I was doing all sorts of things. I was going in camera. I was going in like relative cam, which I did this, which is so cool. Like with the jumps, that's a really cool camera. And so thinking, what a beast! It can tow something as big as itself or bigger and still handle everything at like 30 miles per hour. Like, yeah, like watch this. This is so cool. And I'm thinking, yeah, what a tank. And then I realized, oh no, the jump's coming up. How is it gonna handle the jump? Because we've gone the wrong way. The jump is lower on this side. And so I went, and I just thought, oh yeah, I'm gonna crash. No one cares. So I went like that. And it made it over. Like I nearly did it that time, but it made it over, which was so crazy with a trailer, which I think just shows how good this thing. And this is the four-wheeled version, not even the rally version or anything, which is really good. So yeah, I've drifted from a bit of a distance. Oh, I just wanted to show you how good this thing is, how strong it is. Like, look, it survived. It's still going. Indicators still work. Lights, not so much. But yeah, that's amazing that it can survive a drop like that. And everything still works. The suspension's a bit lowered, but it pretty much got slammed. And everything's cool. Even the camera still looks normal. Like, it's not deformed or like it doesn't look bad because of the way the truck landed or anything. But yeah, this thing is like almost indestructible, especially when you get to like the 6x6 versions. Those are like crazy. Now, to demonstrate how much crazier the 6x6 is, I have lined up about, I think, 5 Corvettes, and we're gonna see what this thing can do. Let's go. So right off the bat, acceleration is obviously not great, but oh. So after hitting 3 Corvettes, barely any damage. No damage actually. Everything still works. Let me try the lights. Lights work, indicators. You couldn't tell that this thing has hit 3 Corvettes. But yeah, this thing is just a beast. Especially with, I love the cage, like the roll cage. So big. Like it goes all over the whole thing. Wait, let's go for round two. Oh, like look at the damage on the Corvette and then look at the damage on the thing. It is like two different worlds right there. But I feel like the only complaint about this is that it needs a better engine. This acceleration is very hard on this thing. But apart from that, I would say it's like great. It's like an all-in-one rally monster truck. There might be a drag one that comes out with mods. But yeah, this thing's just crazy. And still no damage. Like, this is just way too crazy. Hey, why is it doing that? Oh, okay, my bad. Let me try with a different camera this time. If you go back here, let me try with like a bottom cam. Like down here. Let's see what this looks like. This should be cool. Ooh. And still no damage. That is crazy to think. That is crazy to think. No damage after all that. I'm gonna go one more round and see what happens. Ooh, ooh. Okay, that was pretty cool. Maybe this can climb over them with its tires. Let's see. You give it a little push. Oh, that's cool. It's like a monster truck. Look at those poor Corvettes. They're probably the most underrated car in the whole game. Like, just look at the damage on that and then compare to the damage on the thing. It's crazy to think some cars, like, have that ability, some vehicles. We can just smush this guy into the wall. Yeah, but the acceleration's really bad. Like, I couldn't get any faster than that. Going from here to there. Let's see. Oh, oh, that's cool. Yeah, but you can't make it. But yeah, now let's move on to the next thing. Now, here is the last reason why I think the Stambecco is the best vehicle. The configs. Just look at these. This is the first real fire truck. Like, I mean, we've gotten the Legrand wagon fire truck, but that doesn't count. Real fire truck that we've gotten, like, as a real truck. This is my favorite config out of all of them, out of in beamng drive. This is just so cool with the sirens and everything, and like it has a cool interior, which is just amazing. Another thing I like is this like Soviet era, I guess, like I don't know what you call this, maybe like an ambulance or something. But I like the little cage on the light. I think that's really cool, and the snorkels are cool. Next, we have the camper van. This is one of my favorites. I always loved camper vans and like anything like a combi or like any van in general, I really like. And I like the cage lights and the interior is nice. If I can get to it, this camera's way too fast. Yeah, I might have to change that. But yeah, it's a really, I like the color scheme as well. Next, we have the prisoner transport. I would say I wouldn't use this as like a pursuit unit because as you can see, it has cages, so it's obviously it has to be something like a prisoner transport, and that's really cool. Next, and finally, we have this like I don't know what you would call this one. I'm gonna call it the like zookeeper one because this reminds me of like when you go on a safari and they take you on something like this across like Africa or something. I feel that's like the number one mod you guys have to make if a safari version of this guy. That would be so cool. But yeah, that's all the reasons why I think the Stambecco is the best vehicle in BeamNG Drive and my personal favorite. Thanks, guys. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed today's content, and if you didn't, please write in a comment what you would like to see next time. Bye.